both both are different, have different, both are still on the scene to be able to participate in activity. Neither one of them are passive, but it's just the manner in which they're engaging in the process. That's all that I mean.
Yeah, but, yeah, Renee. But so here's the reason why you feel like I'm demonizing you, because we have two philosophies. But I'm so glad that you're a woman of STEM because you mentioned science. So I'm gonna mention math to you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Is there enough qualified men to go? Is there enough qualified men for qualified women? Yes or no?
No, we go again.
Because you mentioned
You
science.
were
I
in the
want to
matrix.
I want to get
You
to
were
the
in the
math.
matrix a little bit, King. Can you repeat your question, please?
Yeah, is there enough numerically? Is there
You were in the
enough
matrix a little
qualified
bit,
men to?
King.
Hello, I'm not. You can't hear me.
No, you can. What it is she's listening on YouTube. So whenever she speaks to you, finish your sentence and then give a pause, and then she'll have the opportunity to respond.
Okay. Is there a numerical disproportion between qualified men and qualified women, particularly in the black
Well, since
community
we're speaking
in
about
America?
men, since we're speaking Well, qualified is actually subjective, but if you're talking about numbers, then there are less women than there are men in the black community as far as I think what you're referring to.
What?
There's less
There are
women.
men.
You mean less
I'm
men?
sorry. No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on another space. I meant to say something that I was thinking. There are more women. I meant to say there are definitely more. Probably about maybe 2 million more than black men, roughly, is what I meant to
Okay,
say.
so with that, and then if you add in the variables of incarceration and men who don't prefer women and men who might not be capable of marriage because they don't meet your economic standards, like they can't provide the lifestyle that you're used to because you already provide for yourself, and you seem like a very intelligent woman. Most women won't date down,
Hey, hey, don't
right?
forget, King, don't forget, King. We die at a higher rate than women too.
Right. Okay, and add the mortality rates, right? But most women won't date down, Renee. So that means you're not gonna date someone that can't add to you or even help you maintain your present day lifestyle. So the pickings are slim. So once again, you are at a disadvantage if you don't pursue the small selection pool that's available for you. You are at a disadvantage. I'm not demonizing you. I'm just giving you a caution and a warning sign. You are at a disadvantage. I'm not. I'm not at a disadvantage because the numbers are on my side. They're on my favor. But if you're talking about you don't want to pursue because that's not what you demonize you, I'm just saying at this current situation we're in it within the black community within America, then you are in deep trouble. Now, if you date outside of the black diaspora, then you have nothing to worry about. But if you are dating within the black community within America, you have to be a little bit assertive.
Mm, that's an amazing point. Ro
Well,
Renee,
I respect what you
man,
said. Yeah. Hmm. Pardon?
you're probably listening on
I'm so
YouTube and
sorry.
not through the app.
Yeah.
Um, can you hear me okay, Queen?
Okay. Yeah, you fade out for a little bit. I'm sorry. I am listening on YouTube. I'm sorry.
If if you close your YouTube and just listen to through the live stream, you'll be able to hear the audio perfectly clear, and that way you won't have that delay or that feedback.
Cuz I use the link that's in the comments. Is that what I should use?
Right, but you should also close your page.
I did close it. I'm just using the stream
Okay. Okay.
from
All right.
the link that you used. Maybe it's
Gotcha.
just the connection I have. I apologize. Yeah. No, I respect King's
Okay. No
opinion. I
worries.
feel that I believe in positioning myself to be, we just have different opinions. No worries.
No, we're okay. I thank you, Ro, for coming up and joining us tonight. I mean, it's definitely been a spirited conversation, and your voice was definitely worth listening to. I'm sure you put a smile on some of the fellas' faces that had not heard it before, and they were waiting with bated breath. No, in all seriousness, thank you again for joining. I think we had one more person in the green room. Is that right, Shan?
No, that's it. I think the internet is tripping all over the world. Everybody's having problems everywhere.
Mine is great.
No, even yours. You were in the matrix a few times too.
Yeah, somebody in the audience that's watching this telling me that the stream keeps freezing on their side too.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that explains what you were talking about, Colin, as far as the numbers.
So I'm gonna
hold on a second, guys.
Post it back on. Go ahead. I'm gonna make a new post. This is the first time that's happened. We can fix that.
Yeah, this is. I had to start the 3. This is our 3rd stream. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to splice this whole episode together from the very beginning to the middle piece and to this last one, just to have a full episode. But I mean, it's good. People are coming back in. We had a pretty large audience actually, but it died. So
yeah, whose audio is that giving feedback?
Oh, that's me. Hold on, my bad. Hold on.
But
I'm trying to get out of
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
No worries. But if you're currently, you want me to put you out the room?
Yeah, put me out. It won't go out
to the audience.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not even on Wi-Fi. This is on LTE, so it's like just the internet. Maybe it's something in California. I don't know. It's just a lot going on. I got the red screen.
I move Shan to the audience, so that should help that. Man, if you're currently on Clubhouse and you're not yet on YouTube, I want to welcome you to Ask a Black Man Anything. And we are currently streaming live tonight on YouTube. We are at youtube.com/askablackmananything. This is the live show where you can literally ask some upstanding kings and generals who have a myriad of vast. We know a lot of shit. How about that?
We know what you're trying to say.
Anyways, my words, I lose my words after a certain hour. You know, I'll be trying to like save them during the day so I can sound really smart at night. But I mean, although I am smart, so don't get this twisted. But anyways, these gentlemen have a wide knowledge base. And if you're on Clubhouse, the raise hand feature is off. And so if you'd like to ask a question, go to join.aabma.live, or you can click the link in my bio and it'll be there, and you can join us on youtube.com/askablackmananything. With that being said, I want to, I know we're well past introductions, but man, we thank you all for being here. Thank you, Trill and Steve, for coming in. I know Steve had a great time, so what happens there stays there.
Oh man, Steve been living it up past month.
Man, he has been la vida loca, right? But Trill, what you missed on Tuesday while we have everybody in Jamal, we're doing a reunion in Houston, Trill. 6 months, maybe like March. Colin's gonna set it up. Maybe you and Colin can collaborate. Y'all, put some things, some low-key things together. Shan don't like the strip club, so I'll throw my ones for him because I'm gonna still be single.
Yeah, Trill, we gotta link up. I keep forgetting you're in Houston.
And
yeah, definitely.
And where's the King leave? The King's gone. When he comes back, we get him and see if he wants to pop out. So Steve and Trill, how y'all feel about that, man? Y'all down for a little reunion? AABMA pull up?
Of course. There's no shortage of things to do out here.
I love Houston, man. I love Houston for real. Lived there for almost 2 years.
And Colin said that it's a lot of peaches, or how did you put it, Colin?
Wagons.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
There go King. King. So I gotta wait till this audio connected. So we talking about King. We talking about jumping out to Houston in March for Ask a Black Man. Pull. You in?
March is my birthday. I'm good. March. What day?
Did you make it to be in Aries though, bro?
Yeah, my birthday in March.
Did you make it to be in Aries?
King is King March, baby.
Oh man, you missed it.
March 17th. My mother and my best friend are Aries. They April. No, my mother's March 31st, and my best friend is April 4th. They Aries.
Hey, your mom and your best friend is off the hook, man. That's
the day. That's the day before mine, King. I'm on the 18th.
See, I know. That's why I can relate to your radical, your radical thoughts sometimes. Yeah, but I'm a 17th. I'm a March 17th, St. Patty's baby, and that's a good thing. March 18th is dope too. Anybody that's a Pisces is dope, man.
No, it's all about the Aries, bro. All about them Rams.
I'm not in competition, man. We all can eat, man.
What's crazy is that I think we started like mid-March, as a group, and that's
yeah, we did start we started on my birthday.
Okay.
I remember it was something about my birthday. We started a day before a day of my birthday. I remember it was a conversation we had on my birthday. I remember.
Trill, make sure you get your hall pass signed, bro. So
I'm a grown ass.
Tell Colin, hey, somebody get Colin out of the comments. Colin over there in the chat room telling all the ladies that the meetup is for the fellas.
Right? I mean,
listen, pull up on me.
Yeah, Colin.
All right,
Colin over there cock blocking.
Colin
and cock blocking already. He ain't even got to. We just he talking about is this for the fellas, ladies.
Let me ask y'all a question. Is it possible we do an event space out in Houston, Colin? Is there like a event space?
This is
like
to me,
it's
everything's Velcro. So look, if I just type it right here. Wait, how long?
Who was that feedback? Wes, is that
coming
you?
from West. That was
you
West.
got it.
Okay.
What was your question, Chris?
Is there an event space like that we ain't got to pay like a lot for?
Yeah, I mean, it's spaces all over Houston.
Man, you better pick the date. Everybody figure it out. Get down there, hotel. That's it. Because the more organized you try to get, the more chaotic it gets. Pick the date, and pick the date. Everybody shows their ticket and their hotel, and they know where they at. But also, just let me know because I still gotta tell my probation officer, and I'll be there. That's all. I just gotta let them know I'm leaving.
Shan, all I was explaining in the chat was that they were saying as everybody invited, I was just like, well, this is the whole preference behind this is it's the fellas reunion or whatever, the Ask a Black Man Anything reunion. So
yes,
that's all I was stating. But yes, whoever wants to come out, I guess it's everybody.
Colin got a girl. Colin got a girl. He all booed up and shit. So he wrote it like they look at the comments. She said, "Dang, no women allowed."
Run me that. That's that. Run me that. Give me the credentials.
I retracted that statement, but I'll be in my own section, so I'll be good.
Yeah, but you put it so.
Hey, look, Colin,
in your
be
hotel room
like
by
this,
yourself.
Looking at us.
We gonna be.
So I looked at the calendar, March 18th through the 20th. March 18th to the 20th. That's the third week of March. So I think that's like the week that we officially made something happen.
I gotta go to a Houston strip club. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna book a room at the Post Oak, right? That's where I'm gonna book the room at. Meet me there, and we go into the strip club the next day, and that's it. I'm not gonna check in with Jay Prince. I'm not checking in. I'm just gonna sneak in. I'm gonna sneak in real quick, and I'm gonna sneak in. I'm not checking in with nobody. So just let y'all know, I will be down there at the Post Oak, and I'm going to the strip club for a few. So whoever wants to come. It's my birthday. That's how we doing it. The only reason I might not go if my PO says no, but I've been excellent.
I'm gonna pull back and let's go Thursday, the 17th. In the event y'all want to do this all at the same time, and we just have a camera set up on everybody. I don't know if y'all want to get down like that, but
a camera? What do you mean camera?
All right, hold on. First of all, let me talk to the producer.
We got two production crews out
producer,
there.
Now, mind you, I want y'all to know that Shannon's the only person that said that he ain't never said if he's coming or not.
I've never been to a strip club, so I'm probably.
Y'all see, he's still quiet. So I'm gonna ask Shannon, are you coming?
I ain't coming to see a bunch of hard legs. I can tell you that.
I'm in.
I catch y'all niggas on FaceTime.
I'm in, but I ain't gonna be seeing no hard legs. I'm gonna be there.
I mean, all we gotta do is just like do like a brunch or a lunch or something like that. You know what I mean?
I'll tell y'all what. If y'all come down here, plan a trip around Sunday. Sunday, the livest day in the city.
Sunday fun day.
Easily, best Sunday fun day in the country.
Yeah, like I said, but why? Who chose March?
We had to make sure the mask is up because y'all like to wear masks in Houston.
But who chose March?
No. So it's like the 1 year anniversary. It's not like just we just randomly pick it. Like we start in March as a group.
Let's be clear. This is the inaugural event. This ain't no reunion. I mean, I ain't met none of y'all brothers, but I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna meet you, Chris, soon because I'm coming down to the A.
Say less. Just hit me. My number.
You know, Jamal lives in the A too.
Yeah, you gotta catch Doc, man. You gotta catch him. Had I known y'all back in October, back last summer, I was actually in Houston. I was a little preoccupied, but that's a whole other story.
Sound like Houston?
Yeah, I was on something. I went to eat and I went back to the room. That's it.
Why did y'all pick Houston to begin with? Why Houston over Vegas or Miami or Atlanta
or the Dominican Republic?
Because we were just talking. I mean, we laughing, joking on Tuesday, and I was like, "Yo, let's connect." You feel me? And I was like, "Man, let's meet up." You know what I mean? Let's do like Houston or something like that. And before you know it, Daryl was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in Houston. He shouldn't be there." So is
it popping in March, Trill?
And Houston's popping in every month of the year, bro. Like I said, just make sure you plan the date.
I got partners down there from the Navy. Yes.
Yeah, bro. It's literally something to do every day of the week, from Monday to Sunday. But Sunday is the livest day in the city. So if you come, that's why I tell people all the time, "Hey, bro, I want to come to Houston." I say, "Hey, plan a trip around Sunday, because on Sunday you cannot miss." I'm talking about from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. all day. There's something going on, jam packed everywhere. Like 3 or 4 spots that's jam packed at all times.
Oh, so we doing a wake up, do the brunch, head to a club, then strip club type vibration. All right.
It's like I don't think we gotta head somewhere. It's like the brunch is the club.
Yeah, you wake up, you hit brunch. That's from like 11 to 2. Then you go to the day party. That's from like 3 to 9. Then you leave the day party, then go to the night spot. And a lot of times the day party and the night spot is in the same place. They got a spot out here called Camp Houston. Super lit all day long. You can literally stay there from brunch to the club hours of 2 a.m. and it's gonna be packed all day long. Especially
Shane, can we make sure that we get Trill a Ask a Black Man shirt? He wears medium.
Yeah, you know what, Shan? I'm gonna order 2 more. I like that thin material you sent me. You sent me one with the thick and then one with the thin. That thick one was rubbing up on the little chest hairs that I got. But I'm definitely gonna get the thin. I need the thin mints like they get the Girl Scouts give out.
That's hilarious. Thin one, Steve.
Steve looks like an old man right now. Like Spike Lee and everything.
Yeah, like he is in it. Like
Spike Lee.
What going on?
I thought y'all would have went to like Puerto Rico. So
I just mind my business, man.
Man, I love it. I love the whole state of Texas, bro.
I never been to Houston though. I was supposed to go. I missed my flight. I've never been to Houston, so that's something I gotta go.
So the concept behind doing something in state, and I mean, you know, just to be transparent.
Yeah, are we still live?
Yeah, we still live.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, ain't nobody asking a question yet. So we just, I mean, at the same time, this is actually a good little thing. You know what I mean, Shahid? I'm gonna shoot you a text tell you why it's good. But the concept about going local or stateside is because we need to really put, you know, our money where our mouth is, right? We say we're gonna do this and we're gonna do something, like, you know, do it right. You know what I mean? Let's go local before we try to go overseas. Before we, you know, as Shan always tells me, which I don't hear, but Shan tells me, before we put the cart before the horse, before we go live, before we plan tour, we need to start small. So I'm like, okay, all right, we will start small. Let's go, you know, like most of y'all on the West Coast, Shan, Wes, Shahid, Steve, y'all on the West Coast. So that and Jerron is literally right next door, right? Jerron, how far are you from Houston? You probably what, 6 hours maybe?
Unmute though first, Jerron.
You on mute, bro. Put your guns away and hit the unmute button. Rough flexing.
I've been talking the whole time. I'm about 6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that's a short little trip. So like since like half of the group is damn near in Houston almost, you know, and you know, it only leaves me, Daryl, Jamal, you know, to really, you know, and Cliff to really try to make it, and King, you know, that's only 5 of us. So it's easier for us to go.
Okay, that's respect. That's respect. So, I don't mind going to Houston. I'm at home in Houston. There's nothing but Africans down there. I'm good. I mean, I'm all right, man.
I mean, and then too, like if I would have said Atlanta, it's, you know, the East Coast, you know, it's easy for everybody on the East Coast to get there, but you know, I mean, it's kind of like a meeting point. You know, it's really like right in the middle. And if you're in the comments and you want to join us on Ask a Black Man, and you want to see us out in the streets and, you know, meet us and stuff like that, just know that AC has already had his permission slip signed. He's gonna have to go back to the principal back in March, but just want to tell you that now.
And Colin put his disclaimer out, so you know.
Yeah, you know, Colin put his disclaimer out, so you know he's off the market for now. You know, we hope that, you know, we'll be seeing like a, you know, wedding nuptials in like, you know, in like June or something like that of next year. You know, I'm be right there. You know, if you need me to officiate, I'm official. You know what I'm saying? I'm officiant. You know what I mean?
I thought about this seriously. I think I'm gonna make all y'all my groomsmen.
Say less.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm there. Yo, listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's a good event, but I'm letting y'all know this invite goes to anybody. If y'all in New York, any month of the year, preferably the first week of the month, because after that, you tend to be busy. But the first week of every month, if you in New York, hit me up. Drinks on me, dinner on me. If you're in New York, the first week, this goes out to everybody but Chris. I want everybody because when Chris comes, Chris is gonna have several girls waiting down there. I don't want to be in that messy situation. So everybody,
that's not true. Hey, that's not true.
Hey, King, is Broadway open?
New York.
No, Broadway's not open.
No, didn't they just open? Yet. They just opened, bro.
No.
I thought they just opened in the first play. I thought they just opened in the first play that they did was actually.
I gotta see it because I'm an avid Broadway, and I don't. Which play? What is the name of the play?
I forget the name of the play, but it's one of those that's it's a black play.
Lincoln Center is about to open for the jazz thing they do, but I haven't heard any Broadway
musical. Musical.
Hey, yeah. I-95
off Broadway or on Broadway? Is it off Broadway or like?
I don't remember. I gotta talk to my Broadway source. I don't remember, but they were just telling me that it was open.
I-95 is 225, 2 hours and 25 minutes for me in any vehicle.
Yeah, listen, man. First week of any month, anybody, any one of y'all, come down if you're good. But I'm gonna look into the Broadway things because I do love Broadway, now that's another reason why I might have to get my vaccine shot, because they're not allowing anybody into any of these things unless you have your shot, your vaccine shot.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that, King. So you got to be vaxxed to come to New York City, right?
No, you don't have to be vaxxed to come to New York City.
You want me to go out to like different restaurants?
No, because I went out this Tuesday to a spot because I try to go to like new spots. It's called a Pineapple Club. It got a beautiful decor inside. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let me in, and I showed them my test, my rapid test, negative everything. But they wanted a vaccine, a fully vaccinated shot. You know, some people are walking around with the fake ones. Some people have the real ones. They just want the card. I don't even think they care if it's real or not. But I didn't get the vaccine yet. So, but for me to sit inside now, and it's not really enforced until September. It's not really enforced until September 13th. But some restaurants are taking it seriously. So that's it. But you know, I'll sit outside because it's warm. It's summertime. But at some point, I got to make that decision because it's gonna get cold. You know.
Yeah. So real quick, fellas, I want to take a quick turn and welcome Stanasha. And if I'm saying your name wrong, Queen, please correct me. Kelly said you got to be vaxxed and waxed. Hopefully, you fine. No.
This is a legit vaccination card. I'm all set.
Daryl, send that to me.
So Daryl, you good when you come to New York. You straight,
yes,
brother.
Look, man, my mother turns 80 this year, and she went and got the Johnson & Johnson. She was gangster. Like this.
So Stanasha, welcome to Ask a Black Man Anything. We appreciate you for coming up and coming live and joining us. Again, Queen, welcome. What question do you have tonight?
Okay. Oh well. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Got a question. Okay. So I have a friend who's in a committed relationship. They have children together and apart. And he is wanting to wait until they are officially married before having sex again. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
They're in a committed relationship. Yeah, she got a friend. She got a friend that's in a relationship. They both have kids together and apart. So that means they got about 3 kids at least. But yes. the guy doesn't want to have sex with the girl until they get married. Are they in a committed relationship, Stanasha?
Right. Yes.
Why?
Here's my
if they've already done
it. No, they had sex, so man,
they had a baby.
That's right. He restating himself. Restating.
So together. Say what now?
I can't hear anything she's saying.
Yeah, the internet is bad today.
Yeah, but I think we kind of got the gist of it. This is what I would say. I will say this: if that's something that those 2 individuals agreed upon, then peace be upon them. That's their business. I don't really have like an actual.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't really have like an actual opinion on that. That's something those 2 individuals decide to embark on or whatever. More power to them. I wouldn't do that. Not me personally.
Yeah,
so
let me. I think I'm the wrong person to answer this question. I'll be honest.
Stanasha, are you talking about a friend, or is this about you?
The issue, Stanasha, I didn't get that. I didn't pick that up. Was she saying that her friend had an issue?
Like she froze up. I don't know what's going on.
Wes, were you about to say something?
So fellas, so is she saying that they have kids together?
Oh,
yes.
I thought she did.
Yes. So she has a friend. Stanasha has a friend.
They got kids together and separate.
They got a kid together and they got kids separate. And the brother in that relationship is telling his girl, his baby moms, he don't want to have sex with her anymore until they actually get married. And she's wondering, what is our thoughts on that?
When are they getting married soon? Or are they getting married tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like, what's the timeline on the marriage? Or is that something that
are they even scheduled to get married right now, Stanasha?
Yeah.
This is just like I don't know.
Right. No, well, okay, like I know they've been working on dates and stuff. I don't know like if they got a date set, if they're gonna do something big or if they're gonna do something private. But I know that this is the gripe that she and I talk about, and I tell her like from
Yeah, digging in the crates, digging in the skins, dipping the spear, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So no meat got smoked. It was just, you know. No, listen. So Mr. Spiritual over here said, you know what? I think we need to take our relationship to the next level. And I think we should take sex off the table and focus on, if we're going to get married, let's do it God's way. She agreed to it for like she agreed to it for about 2 months. And then I got on Facebook. As soon as I got on Facebook, women started hitting me up left and right. I ain't know Facebook was going to cause problems. But here I am. I done gave you all of me. Then I took it back. And now I got all this attention. I'm not saying that's the problem. But when you start a good thing and get down that road and then say all of a sudden, no, we can't do that, it's going to create problems. And eventually,
I got a question real quick. Do these people know, not these people, to respect to the people that you're talking about, do they know you were here asking us this question? I'm just curious.
Nope.
I think it's her. It's her. She the person.
Right, Gerard. I'm just trying to get her to say it.
So she keep looking to the side. Just tell him to come to the screen.
I need to see what y'all see. I don't see it.
I'm looking. I'm working on my website. That's what I'm looking at. So you see me going.
She
back
already
and forth.
married.
That's what I'm looking at.
She said she already married, and so she's having
Right.
sex with her husband.
So it's right. It's not me. And the thing is, okay, the reason why I'm asking my opinion.
I was asking, do the two people involved know that you're on here asking us about their situation?
No, they don't. I didn't give any names. Okay, I didn't give any names, or I know a lot of people, so no. But
I guess.
And then it's not like a
on your Facebook page.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I guess this is my thought behind it, because I can understand it. I can understand going from one point to the other. Sometimes we allow for our physical needs and our physical things that we do. We allow for our sex to actually take over and lead the relationship. And I've had relationships where the sex was amazing, and that's the only quality we had in the relationship. If they've been together, they broke up, they've had kids with each other, they've had kids by other people, I'm assuming that it wasn't all in one consecutive thing that they were together. They had a break in there. And they know that they have this sexual chemistry and this sexual compatibility. So by taking that off, go ahead. I need to be, because if I'm responding, I got to know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so it's like, okay, so there's three children involved. Okay, they've been together the whole time with the children they have together. He had a child long ago, and that's why I say like they've had children outside the marriage or outside the, like they have children, and I say that because really just to say that they have children together. So like I don't, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I get it from a biblical perspective, because yeah, I believe in the Bible and I believe in doing right by God and, you know, doing His will. It's just my whole, I guess, the fornication thing is where he's coming from with it. And I always tell her, she knows how I feel about fornication. I don't think having consensual sex with someone that you're in a relationship with is fornication. I think unclean sex is fornication. So that's my definition of it. So when she talked to me about it,
yeah, I'm glad you cleared that up, because I can tell if it's breaking up or if it's me.
No, she's in the Matrix. She's breaking up.
But no, I hear
somebody else.
I hear what you're saying. Like if it's for the fornication reason and for the biblical reason, I would say they need to do a deep dive into that, because there's a lot of questions in regards to that I would have as well. Because fornication,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they just got to do the whole definition, the whole defining fornication, and really doing a lot of research, because just that word in itself that's used in the Bible for fornication, there's a couple of different versions of it, and we translate it one way every time.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly.
So there's just a deep dive that needs to happen and get a good understanding as to what it actually means to be fornication, to be fornicating, and what it is. I'm of the mind that it's if you're going around sleeping with everybody, or you over here or buying prostitutes or whatever, yeah, you're probably in that realm of things that's just sinful. You're probably unclean, or I forget the term that I want to use, but
this is a question that Cliff should be answering right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But one of the things I like to say is that the way that I saw fornication described in the word was any sexual immorality.
Right,
and that's the problem. That's the problem, Daryl. That's the way the church. That's the way the church is teaching it, Daryl. Yeah, and it's not as accurate as what the Bible is actually trying to tell you, but that's the way the church has taught it to us coming up.
Exactly, right? It's very broad. Right. And when you get on this topic, like I told you, me and old girl, I pulled it back off the table. But see, we had already traveled down that path, and we already knew what it was going to be like down in the future. So I'm not saying you should still do it. If your heart is convicted, don't do what you're convicted of. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. He's probably feeling convicted and she ain't.
And I think that's what it is. And yep.
I think two things. The first thing is this: why is it important for you to have us answer this question? That's the first question I asked. And then
because
number two, hold on one second.
I'm not going to say.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second, Queen. And the second one is, it's very possible that if, let's say you and I were in a relationship, you had a kid, I had a kid, we were having sex, we had a kid together. It's very possible that in this scenario, if I, as the guy, am taking sex off the table, I'm probably trying to see if all you have is sex. Because if you don't have anything other than sex, I want to drop you like a bad habit. Go ahead.
Or even on top of that, Chris, is if you value my sex so much that's what you're in the relationship for, more so than who I am. Because you can want me for the sex, is beautiful, I like that. But if that's what your higher value is, if your higher value is on my look and on my sexual abilities or whatever, I don't want you in a relationship, because it's fickle to me. Like that's not good enough to sustain. So that's the point that I see saying, you know what, sex ain't even on the table, because I don't want you to feel hooked by that. I want you to be hooked by who I am, not by what I can do to you physically, but in addition to at the same time.
Go ahead, Wes.
So my thought is, for one, he should be able to determine. He doesn't have to take a man shouldn't have to take sex off the table, especially the fact that they have a child together. He shouldn't have to take sex off the table in order to be able to determine whether or not she's there for the sex and whether or not she has value in other ways. I am curious whether or not he's newly a Christian or newly saved or something like that that's playing a part into it.
What's the last thing you said, Wes?
I said I was curious whether or not he is newly saved or a new Christian or something. Is that so? That's a question for her. Is he new to this? Because I do have another thought.
That I don't really
Tanasha, can you hear the question?
Because, yeah, I can hear you guys. It's just a delay, so like. Okay. But I can hear you guys when you ask the questions. I can hear you guys fine. That part I don't know. I know that they don't believe in God, but like going into some deep diving and changing spirit, she ain't said nothing to me about that. Now, if that is the case, I don't know that part. I only know the repercussions. You know, your girl call you and she like, girl, you tripping, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, what? Nah, And she asked, did y'all wait? No, we didn't wait. We was, for what? For what? You know, and I told her she knows my thoughts on fornication. And because I looked it up a long time ago, looked it up in the Bible and just looked at the different um things that they gave on fornication and how they used it and the terms that they used it in. And from my understanding, and it's to your own understanding when you read it, but to my understanding, that doesn't constitute fornicating. So that's my take to her.
Man,
That's like, I'm like, if you give your girl
at the,
ammunition, that's my ammunition to give back to her. Like, well, tell him, like, look it up. Nothing says anything about you sleeping with someone that you love. Like, I
well,
don't get that. Like,
well,
I'm
we don't.
sorry, no.
Well, first of all, we don't know enough about the story to kind of even go
Yeah,
there. But if the guy, it seems like the guy may be trying to get closer to God. And I don't see anything wrong with it. Who is us to question his relationship with God and if he's trying to grow his relationship with him before he gets married? In the Bible, like Robert said, it does say a lot about sex. People interpret the Bible the way they want to make it fit their narrative.
right,
But
right.
if the guy's truly trying to grow closer to God or improve his relationship with God, there's nothing wrong with that. As far as your story goes, I don't think we know enough of the. Steve said it
Mm-hmm.
earlier. Um, who are us to judge the guy? He makes the decision he wants to make.
Right.
That's between him and the lady, and they may need to talk about those things. But I don't see anything wrong with him pursuing a relationship with God to get closer to him and taking sex off the table. Now, if she doesn't agree with that, then that may not be the person for him, and he may need to keep going on and move on. But what he's trying to do, I don't see anything wrong with it. But
Mm-hmm.
my perspective is different from a lot of people's perspective, so it's just me.
Yeah, and Stanasha,
Yeah, and the reason
I
why
think
I asked is because, oh,
yeah, I think we all kind of have of the same mind where we can't really now. If they were here with us, we can probably do a dive and ask some questions. But what I think it's best is that we really
yeah.
kind of like. Well, that's a great question, and I don't want to belittle or small or quell the question here. I think the best way for us to do it is maybe you can invite them next week Thursday. Of course, we're here, or just tell them about it, and maybe the young lady in the situation she
I
can
already
come and
did.
join and ask, and we can say that again.
I
She
already
said she already
did.
did. She did
Yep,
invite him.
some
I
Okay,
tell them about the
but
But
show. I
okay.
tell her about.
okay,
Yeah, I tell
perfect.
all my friends. I share. I tell. I tell my mom. I tell everybody about you guys. But I will say this: the situation. I did
Okay,
ask the question before. That was my situation before you guys went live. The question I asked was: is it okay for for your child to call another man dad? That was my question because that's what's happening with us. And I just wanted to hear you guys' opinion on it because I saw how my husband looked when he heard her say that, and he said, um, he's with her more than I am, and all I can do is, yeah, it hurts. I don't like to see it. I don't like to hear it,
okay.
but
So
it is what it is. Was his feedback to me. So that question was from me. That was a real. That's what's happening right
well, let's do this, Queen. We want to table that one for right now. Do me a huge favor. Come up next week with that same question. There's another young lady that's in the queue, and the reason why I say that respectfully, we want to give her the space to get her question answered. And then you can come back next week. I guarantee you, we'll be here on 9:15 Eastern. Your questions. So with that. I do want to say thank you for coming to anything tonight and posing that question. Next in the queue is, and I promise if I say your name wrong, please forgive me, Talitha. Welcome to Ask a Black Man Anything. We have had Talitha a thing, I don't know what to call it, where the last person is always giving us a great question. And I'm sure the fellas, a unique question is how I'll say it. So Talitha, welcome to Ask a Black Man Anything here on YouTube Live. What question do you have for the gentleman tonight?
Hit your mute button.
I actually didn't have a question. I just thought I could. My YouTube was acting up, so I just got on here thinking I could hear better. That's all.
So now you hear.
Oh,
now you
okay.
hear. No, it's okay.
It's cool. Well, no, thank you for coming up and trying to listen. Trying to join us here and listen a little better. Whatever was going on with YouTube tonight, we'll be sure to fix all the technical difficulties. We're gonna slip you and Stanasha back to the audience. We appreciate you for being here. This has been what we call every night. It's an amazing night. We had some amazing. As normal.
Before you let
we're gonna
let Talitha go.
Mud wrestle.
Hold on.
Wes is the dirty old uncle.
Talitha, do you like to mud wrestle?
Man, get him on stage.
Somebody mute Wes.
Do I like what?
To mud wrestle.
Do you like to mud wrestle?
You know Wes a bad man. You know Wes a bad man when he in the dead of night still wearing his shades. He breaking it down.
Listen.
Ignore that guy, please.
And they dark. With that being said, we're gonna completely ignore that one. Let's go ahead.
Wait. No, we didn't. No, let's not ignore that one. Talitha.
She said yes. She did. She said yes.
Talitha, would you like to mud wrestle? This is moved from do you like to mud wrestle to would you like to mud wrestle? I'm gonna take that as a yes. I got you.
Wait a minute, Talitha, are you my Spellman sister?
Yes, I am.
You look really. Hot dog it. You better inbox me. I'm gonna tell you. I gotta tell you something. And you're in Atlanta. I think.
Yes, I am.
Inbox me. Yeah, I got to talk to you. Anyways, thank you all for coming to Ask a Black Man Anything. I appreciate you all for being.
Talitha.
Wesley.
Chris can't mud wrestle like I can mud wrestle.
Oh my God.
Continue. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You can always tell a Morehouse man, but you can't tell a Much. Step off.
Robert Longmont, Bakersfield, California. Got to sign off. Got a business meeting to go handle. So I'll see y'all next week.
A business meeting at 9 p.m.
Hey, man, I've been waiting for this meeting for like 3 or 4 days, man. And it is a business meeting.
So, my boy bought his business.
It came when it came.
Hey, listen. Enjoy your business meeting. Make sure and you've been waiting 3 days for it. Hey, just make sure you can still show up in Houston in March. Okay?
Hey, I've been trying to put in work for this meeting. Nah.
Hey, say less. You're not the only one.
No,
look,
for real.
Shaheed ain't looked up once. We know he been putting in work. I mean, he been. Anyway, thanks, Rob, for your outro, man. Fellas, go ahead and take us out, man. Looks like we got AC in the top corner. Daryl, Guns. Go ahead and do your outros, gentlemen.
Trail AC, be Trail AC on all platforms. Make sure y'all follow me. Check out the podcast, Crew Season. That's Crew Season with a K. We on all streaming platforms. That's all I got, man. I enjoyed the conversation. Pardon my tardiness, man. My daughter was staying up a little later than she was supposed to tonight, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I should be on time next week.
Daryl Bailey from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm gonna shout my sister out because I ain't tell you who her name is, but I'm gonna shout out because she came on and asked the question. It's in the comments section. I love my little sister. She brings the heat. She makes me a better man.
Yeah, man. Shaheed Muhammad, Los Angeles, California. That's pretty much it, man. It was a rough, choppy show tonight due to some technical difficulties, but we got through it. It was a good show nonetheless. It's your favorite black cowboy signing out.
Jerron, clinical therapist, tonight down. As I always say, make sure you do something nice for yourself. You don't have to do anything but watching TV, watching your favorite movie, getting your favorite meal. Just remember, self-love is the best love. And I'm out.
Colin Hardiman, executive producer extraordinaire and business owner Always glad to be here on the stage with my fellas, with my bros. And yeah, thank you, ladies, for coming on screen, asking us your questions. And thank y'all for tuning in and subscribing, most importantly. Tell your family, tell your friends. Let's grow this thing, make it international. But that's me. Thank you.
King.
King, what's up? This is King. I want to say shout out to everybody tonight. Today was a good night. I'm glad to be back. You know, spread love is the Brooklyn way, the only way, you know, and that's it. All right. Oh yeah, don't forget, Love and Life Through the Eyes of Travel, one of the greatest books I ever written, the only book I ever read. Please go and copy it.
I forgot to plug my joint too, but it's coming. I'll be able to hold one up.
See Shan, sir, Mr. Producer.
I'm the last one? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Where I'm at, let me turn this camera on. This camera's been acting up, man. I don't know what's going on with the internet tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I appreciate you. Please follow the channel. If you're on Facebook, follow the page. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, go to YouTube, because YouTube is a better experience. And we want you to subscribe to the channel at YouTube. Thank you so much. My name is Shannon here in Los Angeles. I podcast and go live every single day. Not every day, I take that back. Monday through Friday, I go live. So please follow my channel at YouTube at Shannon Rawls. You can just search my name and I'll pop up everywhere. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for joining us tonight. Chris, throw it back to me before we go out. I'm gonna throw this video up.
First,
let me go before you, Chris, so you can clean it up at the end. What, man? This is Wes Stewart, located in Los Angeles, California. Artistic IQ on Instagram, professional mud wrestler extraordinaire. So there's that.
Wesley, are you gonna meet us in Houston in March?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Perfect. So we got everybody except for Shan and Jamal. So, you know, if we don't have a real show, Colin, just know that you had to put the show together.
I'm gonna put that on Trill.
Oh, say less. Trill does it like, you know, to bringing the people up, and you know, he look at his phone, his podcast, and answer questions.
Now I'll put it together. With Trill's help.
Apparently, Shan does not want us to, you know, meet or something. Shan avidly upset with us. Well, particularly me, like every week about something new. Anyways, Chris in Atlanta, Georgia, by way of Buffalo, New York. Y'all check out my book. I'm about to say, just Ask a Black Man Anything. The Edge of Greatness. It's on Amazon. It's also at the link in my Instagram bio, _Chris Davis. Soon a certified dating coach, dating and relationship coach, whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm just gonna steal all of Trill's quotes, and I'm gonna sound really smart, because you know. And then some of the stuff that King says to kind of make me go viral, you know, throwing you in there. We in there. If you're not subscribe to the YouTube channel, that's probably your fault. You're gonna be mad that when we blow up, you know, don't try to be like Mike Jones, you know, asking for a number when we meet. I just want to say to y'all better be the same in person that y'all are on this YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, this Zoom, because I got a whole lot to say. Y'all are funny as hell. Wes, please don't ask nobody while we out eat brunch if they like mud wrestle. Okay, you just hold that question.
No, sir. Let Wes loose. Let the beast loose. Let him
If
loose.
we're in person, I'm not asking if they want to mud wrestle. I'm just throwing mud on them, and we're gonna get it in.
Actually, here's what I'm gonna really do. I'm gonna put Shaheen and Wes out front at the table, and then I'm just like, yo. And then we're gonna get everybody. We're gonna put Colin at the head of the table, so you know because he's off the market. You know, you got to sit next to him. You know, consigliere. Anyways, man, Shan, I don't know what you want me to throw it back to you, but it's on you, bro. If somebody text Jamal, where you at.
No. Actually, I'm gonna save it for next week. It's I'll
Okay.
save the video for next
the
week.
video. You said you got a video. Yeah, save it for
it's a
hot topic because apparently our hot topic person was in an Uber. And he ain't want to do a hot topic. Well, we was popping. We on fire. Shan, kick us to with the music, man. Get us out of here. Let go. Black man, anything. Thanks for coming tonight.
Shit, Shaheed. You see what Shaheed wrote about Talitha? Talitha is Shaheed was trying.
Oh,
Shaheed be on him, don't he?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Talitha inboxed me on
She
Facebook.
already left.
I already sent you a message.
She just left.
Oh, that's
she
fine.
just walked out.
Listen, I have her Facebook information, so and I
Shaheed trying to make it happen.
Yeah, the feds is watching. Yes.
Yeah, we like. But Shaheed, did you see Kiana in the chat? Kiana Lenore. Look at Kiana Lenore.
I can't pull their pictures up.
She bad too. Yeah, the picture.
Yeah, Kiana bad. Carla already knows. Carla bad. Selena bad too. Selena and Nicole. I mean, they all baddies. Look at Miss Melanie and Kelly.
Are we still live?
Yeah. Yes, the feds are watching, bro.
And the feds watching.
So that's
I'm
our
not
new
saying
thing.
a word.
That's our new thing. So Trill, before you came on, me and Shan was talking.
and Shaheed, take a look at Tia. Look at Tia P. You can't see the pictures though, huh, Shaheed?
I'm on my phone.
Hey,
I don't subscribe to the word.
Tell him to put the Instagram on there, bro.
What'd you say, King?
I don't subscribe to the word fans.
Fans?
Yeah, you said our fans. They're not our fans.
Oh,
No,
supporters,
I said the
yeah.
feds is watching. The feds
He said
is
the
watching.
feds is watching. He was talking about the
Oh,
Federation.
the
We
feds.
said, are we
I
live?
don't subscribe to that.
You don't subscribe to them either.
So we don't subscribe to them.
I don't like. Ever since I realized that fans is just contraction of the word fanatic, I was like, oh, because I think it was Prince that said he don't have fans before he died years ago, like 20 years ago. Prince was like, oh, I don't have fans. Everybody's a supporter. So I agree with that fan term. But damn, there's some cuties in the chat tonight, y'all. Y'all need to go ahead and make it happen. Tia P and Kiana, especially, and Kelly, and then take a look at Miss Mo 99 and Selena.
I ain't gonna lie, my DM stayed lit, man, the whole time. I had to start typing.
I'm just trying to mud rap. That's all. I'm just trying to mud rap.
Oh shit! Look at Wanda. Wanda got that chocolate skin. The fuck's going on tonight with all the hot women?
That's West Girl. Wanda.
Oh, that's West Boo.
Wanda
They got what? First of all, everybody is West Boo.
From Clubhouse.
West got a ball, dog.
Everybody belongs to West,
cook, bro.
and he just allows us. West allows us to fucking he passes down what he no longer wants.
Hey, listen, relax. So listen, while you here, I gotta go ahead and get your opinion. First of all, if y'all haven't done your drop yet,
West allows us to fucking pass down what he no longer wants. It's probably
so two things. If you haven't done your 10-second drop, make sure you do your 10-second drop.
Oh yeah.
All it is yo, my name is. See me on Thursday night. See me tonight at 9:15. Just send that to me real quick. You ain't gotta be